Hi, I'm Dr. Hélène LeBlanc. I'm an associate professor in the forensic science program, and welcome to my lab. The science they use actually exists, so that's pretty good, but they use it a little bit differently than how we use it, and they're much faster. There's no way we solve anything in a day, so some of it's good. Yeah, one of the biggest misconceptions is that one person can do everything. The reality is that no one person is an expert in everything. In fact, everybody has their own specialization and we work as a team. So no one person solves any crime. It's really quite a few people working together. So what grosses me out? Not much, actually. I work with decomposition all the time and I have done for about almost 30 years. So if you could smell my lab, that would explain a lot. So everybody watching is really lucky that they're not here experiencing everything. But no, not much. I'm pretty used to some disgusting stuff. So my expertise is I'm a forensic entomologist. I got my undergrad in biology and chemistry, then I got my master's, and then I got my PhD in forensic entomology and chemical ecology. I am also a board certified forensic entomologist. There are only 3 of us in Canada and 19 of us in the world. And I am actually a consultant with the police and the forensic pathologists. So I get normally called into a case if the person's been deceased more than 48 hours, then I help determine the minimum postmortem interval. So I help estimate how long the person's been dead. I also work on neglect cases to help confirm that there was neglect going on. So I have cases going all the time. I own my own company for consulting. And so, yeah, I'm very, very busy outside of the university. As far as research, I love doing research and I love having this lab. We do a lot of research on, of course, forensic entomology, decomposition, including we work with a lot of insects and pest management, and which, focuses a lot on chemical ecology. Right now we're working with a lot of research on opioids and how they affect the larvae and how that affects our postmortem interval estimation. So there's a lot of stuff going on in my lab right now, which is pretty exciting. So what sets Ontario Tech Forensic Science Program apart? That one's easy. That's the hands-on experience. Nobody else can offer that. We purposely keep the classes very small so that everybody has a lot of hands-on experience. You spend a lot of time in the lab, a lot of time at the crime scene house. We want to make sure that everything you learn in class, you actually get to touch and do yourself. Everybody that graduates from our program is incredibly proficient in what they've learned and feels confident about being able to do it in the lab or at the crime scene. Importantly, we're the only forensic science program in Canada that has feedback accreditation, which is incredibly important for getting a job in the future. So I think any student that's really serious about going into forensic science, personally, I feel they should go into science, so have a really strong biology or chemistry background, because it is science. The forensic part just comes into how you apply that science. So I feel you should really get a strong science background, which is great because we offer that here. But also what students don't realize is they should really get to know, really get involved in societies such as the Canadian Society of Forensic Sciences, or Forensic Science, because it's an evolving science. It's constantly changing. We're improving all the time. When there's new technologies coming out, we have to test them and we have to see if we're going to start using them. And I think anyone who's serious about forensic science should really be involved in those groups and learn what's coming up and what's being used, but also having to find out, what's going on in the legal world. So, certain rulings have an effect on the type of evidence that can be used or that can be presented in court, which does affect a forensic scientist. So a strong science background, but also some knowledge of the law is pretty important. So thank you for hanging out with me in my lab. And if you want to learn more about our forensic science program, please check out our forensic science page, and where we focus on the achievements of our wonderful students. And also you can check out my research page. Thank you.